slippery. Not too sure how far I'm going to get on this. This is not the original plan. The original plan was probably more treacherous, to be fair. So I'm back where it all began almost a year ago. Square Buttermere. So it's the 20th of December, one day off the winter solstice, and I wanted to get out before Christmas. Do a winter hike. It's my first winter hike. It's going to be overnight. Already out of breath, of course. So initially, I was doing Coaldale Horseshoe. I got there and all the parking was gone. It's extremely limited. So I was only half an hour from Buttermere. So I've parked up and I've come to try my nemesis that I failed on almost a year ago, Grassmore. And I'm not saying I'm going to get all the way up it. Probably not. I'm heading towards it now. Last time I ended up on the Ranadal Knots, which is nice, but it's a bit easy. I'll do that in an hour now, I think. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Full pack, full of beers, not much food, not much water. Hopefully I'll find water up there. I'm going to be very, very thirsty. Let's do it. Hopefully it snows. I think it might rain. So I knew this farmer's track was here from last time. This is the nice easy route to Grassmore. Whereas by now I'd veered up those mountains, ended up on the Ranadal Knots, got stuck up there because I was silly. Eventually found my way back up and back down, and I camped not far from where I am now, perhaps another 20 minutes. So I think I'll visit the camp. So tomorrow's the shortest day of the year. Today's only longer by a few minutes. I've burned a couple of hours eating a sausage sandwich and struggling with parking and just deciding to come here. So I've got about 6 hours of light. Obviously I need to be somewhere in that time, camped and set up. Depends how wet it is, I guess, how treacherous it is. It's pretty muddy down here. It's not too cold at the minute. I'd imagine it's going to be quite cold tonight up on that mountain. I've got some semi-winter gear with me. Full mat. What's claimed to be a 4-season sleeping bag, but it's just a massive sleeping bag. It takes up most of my pack. That's going to get replaced next year. And my supposedly 4-season tent, but being as it was less than 100 quid, I'd be very surprised if I'm not bloody freezing. I've got some thermals and things. I mean, at the end of the day, if it gets too bad, I'll just go to the car, sleep in the car, or in the hotel I'm parked at, I guess. I think we'll be okay. I say we. It's the royal we. I'm on my own. Not hiked alone for a while. It is nice though. Not beholden to other people's whims. Stop when I like. Camp where I like. Go home if I like. Sort of off the path now. Like I say, I know where I'm going. To follow this stream. Keep walking. And we'll find where I camped. So, not sure if you can see that. That's how I descended into the camp last time. Skirting around that mountain. And this is the way I came out in the pitch black. So this is the valley just around this bend that I camped in last time. There's the ruin just over the way that I briefly considered, but it was completely waterlogged. So I think I might stop for a brew. There's a nice big boulder that I can sit on. I've got way too many layers on. I'm extremely warm. Bag is way too packed to put any of it in. Yeah, I think that's the dry stone wall I camped behind last time, just in the distance. That'll be my backup if I can't find anywhere. I'm thinking of just heading into these valleys rather than try and climb the mountains. There's no hard and fast plan for today. I just wanted to get out into nature, burn a few calories before Christmas. So that there in the distance, that's part of the hike I was going to do today. I forget what it was called now, but that's sort of halfway around, because I was looking at that before and I really want to go up there because it looks fantastic, but another day. It's getting a bit boggy now. Yeah, this is definitely where I camped before. Yeah, it's just incredibly waterlogged. This was dry as anything last, well, yeah, I guess it was last spring. That's where I camped, right by that wall. Yeah. All overgrown, all too wet. Just into that valley, I think. It's a bit of a fork in the valley here. I could head up towards Grassmore. I think, without checking the map, that range is Grassmore. I could keep heading down into that valley. Need to cross this, really. It's too steep on the other bank, so I want to cross over and then loop up. Woo! Decent water source. So I'm thinking of heading straight up the stream and then sort of into that little bowl. And then if I keep going, I know I'll end up back at the Ranadal Knot. And I know a really good camp spot there. So yeah, I think this is the plan. Yeah, full heavy pack. That wasn't that easy. I've got an expedition pack now and it's still full. I've not even got my chair with me. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and spend loads of money on like really expensive lightweight gear. Well, to be fair, that valley looks like it ends there. I've come off piste a bit now. Well, there is no path. Maybe just see if that valley does just come to an abrupt end. Might be quite nice, just in the shadow of the mountain there. Yeah, rather sweaty, rather hot, rather steep, rather wet. Oh, dear me. I'm not too sure about this. The mountain in front is just way too steep to climb. That valley, I don't know, it's probably waterlogged like this. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I can see a sheep in the distance. It's all good though. It's all adventure. Yeah, so I thought better of randomly climbing that mountain. I'm just going to follow the stream, because I know that stream leads straight to Buttermere. So worst comes to the worst, you know, even if it's dark, I can just follow that all the way back. Just over the stream there's like a dry patch of ground. I think I'm going to stop and have a nice drink. Everywhere it's super marshy, waterlogged. I'm in a real game getting back down. I'm nearly there. Tempted to sit on this rock. I think I will. So I'm only about an hour in, but I think I'm going to camp just by the stream there, because it's going to give me a water supply. Looks fairly dry, and everywhere is just super marshy and boggy. So I just stopped just to cool off a minute. I've checked the temperature, only 4 degrees, but I've got that many layers on, I was sweating like anything. And I brought this Santa hat with me, just as a joke, but it's too hot to wear. I'll wear it around camp though, because it's the Christmas special really. I don't know what this valley's called. I'll try and find out, but I think it's going to be Richards Valley. It's the second time I've been in it. I've never seen anyone else in it, so it's mine. Right, on we go. Cooled down. I really need a drink, but even that rock was very wet. So I couldn't even sit down on it. It's basically a bog. Let's get through all this. I'm nearly there. Oh, I haven't really banked on how to cross it though. I mean, it's not that big, but like I say, I don't really want to get too wet. I don't know whether you can see that. You've got all these hidden streams that I'm having to cross. Ah, this is a sheep's track. Let's get on that. Not really going to do any cooking. I've got some super noodles with me if required, but I made a massive sandwich this morning and I ate a sausage sandwich on the way up, and stupidly had a massive takeaway last night. I don't know what I was thinking, because if I need to use the toilet later on, well, I haven't got a shovel or anything. I'm thinking other side of this, whoop, crossing. I've got a water supply. It looks a bit rocky, but I think it's going to be fairly dry. This is a bit wider than I thought, and faster, and deeper. Ah, right, okay. Might have to cross here, and this is where rivers begin. I don't know where I'm going to be able to cross. I want to camp on the other side. About 2 foot deep there. In those rapids it's about a foot deep. Probably 2 meters across. I'm not going to be able to jump it with this pack. Probably couldn't jump it without the pack. My only option, I think, is to keep scooting up or scooting down. I've got to look around. Is this the spot to cross? It's all a bit fast. Okay, action cam on in case I fall in. You're going to want to see that on camera. Right, dodgy, slippery, wet foot. Ah! Okay, that's 1 foot in the water. Mate, this is so fast, so deep. I'm a bit committed now. I don't know what to do, whether just to jump. I can't really chuck my pack either because it's full. I like beer, got my drone in it, food, all sorts. Okay, 1 foot wet, 2 feet wet. Ah, absolutely soaked. Thankfully, if I do a bit of tidying up, I can camp here. A lot of rocks and stuff. But yeah, this is the spot. I need to clear off all these rocks. Not too sure where the tent's going to go. It's all a bit wet. In fact, probably just here. I don't think that's too bad. You know, it's not perfect, it's not going to be perfect, but I'll keep at it. The camp ain't too bad. I mean, I've had better. Here's what it is, I guess. Not much further I can go down this valley. It's all too waterlogged. This will be where the tent goes. It's actually come out all right. Most of the big rocks are gone. It's quite soft, fairly dry. It's only a small tent. It's only for one night. Should be okay. Absolutely cracking view. I think it's time for a hot chocolate. So I've built a little slate, I don't know, kitchen or whatever. It was going to be a throne or chair. I'm just going to use it to make a drink. There we go, she's going. I should probably just start bringing a lighter. That's will do enough for two. It'll take a while to boil anyway. Nearly there. Cookies. Standard cookies. Just a shame I've got nowhere to sit. I've got the inflatable chair, but obviously I don't really want to put that on rocks. Don't want to set up the tent too early. So I'm just randomly walking around. Goodbye camp. I've had to do an emergency decamp. Turns out it's just rock under there, so I just couldn't get the tent pegs in at all. Thankfully I decided to set up early. I could see the clouds rolling in. I thought it was going to rain. So it's given me a couple of hours to find somewhere else. Off we go. Oh man, it's dodgy as anything. I did have a quick look at this. My bag's all over the show. I had everything out. So I've just rammed it all back in. My drone's now on my shoulder. I don't really want to cross that bloody it's a river now, I guess. So I've got a couple of options really. One, try the dry stone wall campsite. It didn't look great when I walked through it earlier, but I didn't check the ground. If it's dry, I'll tamp it down. Alternatively, I'm not too far from the car. I don't know, hour or so to go to the car, get to a campsite. Bit of a disaster this. It's always a bit of a disaster with me because I don't plan anything out. I just rock up and go, oh yeah, I'll climb this mountain. I'll camp over here. And yeah, it's quite loud by that river anyway. I could barely hear my phone. I was watching a YouTube video and couldn't really hear it. Oh, I can hear myself think again now. So I chilled there for an hour or so, maybe, I don't know, maybe two. I was literally just getting all settled in. I thought, oh, if it rains, I'll just sit in the tent. It's sodden ground, absolutely sodden. I think I should have stayed down. Looks like it's clearing up there. Head back down. Yeah, I'm just glad. And dicked around, had a few beers. I thought, oh, I'll get the tents up. And then finally I can't get it up. It's not a great tent anyway. It's going to be its last trip out. This is meant to be easy to put up, but it's not. Flops about in the wind. You would never put it up in a storm or anything. I wouldn't rely on it for that. It's going to get wet feet. Let's just march on. Oh God almighty. On the wrong side of the river to where I need to be. I know if I follow this river, well, I think I'm in the river. This is leading me back out the valley, back to where I came from. I mean, I don't mind if I end up at a campsite. Oh no, this is a marsh. You know, I'm not beholden to sleeping in the water or anything. It's just nice. Just even cross this. So I must have been, yeah, I was up there. I'm not going to be able to get back up now. So it's just going to be a case of follow this along. Again, too wide to jump. Oh no. Oh, this is up to my feel my trousers getting wet. This is not good. To be fair, my original plan was I was going to hike out. I was going to have a few beers, start early and maybe get up at sort of 4 o'clock and hike out the dark. Through all that, it has cleared off a little bit now. I'm just wondering what that is there. Is that my dry stone wall? Maybe I wasn't that far from it. Well, I did take a right meandering route. No, something else. I tell you what, if that's fairly dry inside and I can cross this stream that's now a river, is it my dry stone wall? I don't know, but I'm really going to struggle to cross. Where do I cross? I need to cross. I'm on the wrong side. But there's another river there anyway, so it might be worth me just carrying on down. It's just getting wider. I mean, I know I can cross that one. I've crossed it once. Just have to try and cross this. It's not too bad there. I mean, my feet are wet anyway, so I might just have to go for it. Oh my word. Is it better there? One. Oh mate, it's too deep. Let's carry on down. It's all getting a bit sketchy now because if that weather rolls in, I could see a rainstorm over the mountains in the distance. It's moving so quickly, I thought it was gonna hit. To be fair, it's gone inside that dry stone wall. I don't think that's the one I camped in before. I'm sure that's a lot further down. So wet. Oh no, I didn't leave anything at camp. I don't think I did. It's made the video more interesting though. Bit of jeopardy. Right, river slows down here, but I'm at least a metre or so above it now. I can cross here, I think. Oh god, it's so wet. Oh, this is just a bog, literally a bog. That isn't hyperbole. Just got to walk through it, I think. See a white cross now. Still probably a foot deep. This is ludicrous. I'm just trapped. And then it gets fast again. Deep, fast, slippery. I actually can't get around it that way. Oh my god. This is where I crossed before, I think. I remember it being quite treacherous. This looks quite treacherous. One, that foot there, I think. Actually, it's not that deep there. And that's my foot just in. Okay, one. Yeah, I am wet, very wet. Yeah, my boots are completely submerged. Trousers are wet. Oh god, I'm over it. Thankfully I've got some fresh socks. These trousers are quick dry. Should I check that? I think that is where I crossed before. Made the right pigs here at that time though. I think it's because I'm rushing. In a bit of a panic. Check this out. It's a bit overgrown, I think. What to do now? What to do now? I imagine that's just a bog as well. Thinking now, head back to the car and find a campsite. All the way in there was nothing. Everywhere's soaked. Oh dear. No idea where the path is. I think it might be up the mountain a bit, but oh man, it's not how it was meant to go. Maybe I came further than I thought. Can't even see the path. I think I walked a couple of hours into the valley though. Went quite a meandering route. I'm trying to do a direct route out. But it's awful. No. I'm gonna have to go up. It's becoming impassable. I know the path is there somewhere. I know this area. I know it's there. It's gonna have to do it. This is very steep. I'm pretty sure that's the path there, but I hope so. I think it's a sheep trail, but whatever. Oh man. Is this the trail I used? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, definitely hiked in further than I thought. Yeah, I thought I can give myself like an hour's walk in the morning. Might be a blessing in disguise that I'm leaving now. No. Oh, it is. I think this is my old campsite from last year. Not too sure. I think it is Dry Stone Wall campsite. It is. There's my. It's too overgrown. It's going to be just as wet. Yeah, I know for sure I'm only 30 minutes maybe from Buttermere, and one more river to cross, a smallish one, and then who knows. Not sure if any campsites are going to be open like in late December. Might have to be. Oi! That would have been hilarious. Alright, I'm going to shut up there and get on with the walk. So this is sort of a sequel to the first proper wild camping video I did back in the spring, and it's probably gone just as well as that one did, to be honest. I've obviously not come that far in my ability. I'm a bit fitter and whatnot. Just still an idiot. I still want to go up there though. It looks amazing. You see that? I don't know whether you can see this on camera, but coming right out the bowl of that mountain, looks like a waterfall. I'd probably have to be helicoptered up there. thinking maybe a field somewhere, or I mean, it's going to be wet everywhere, but windy. Once I've got some signal, I shall look, see if there's any open camp spots, you know, within 10 miles or so. I don't mind a camp. I'll probably be the only person there, you know, who wants to camp just before Christmas. Me, apparently. Just stunning, absolutely stunning. There's a farm just up there as well. Ideal life, that. Found that farm. And just look at those huge cuts in the mountain from those rivers. And there it is, my future house in the shadow of that mountain I love. In my valley. Once I've got some signal, we shall see what the future holds. Oh God. Yeah, I did trip. That's it, back into civilization. I was a lot further out than I thought I was. I'd say that must have been an hour or so. I've just been marching back. Fucking hell. I nearly fell over twice in the last 2 minutes. As I slow on down now.